Hey guys, this Alone Player here. So today I want to test out one of my one of my one of my creation of my custom track. So this is probably this custom track is an ATV type of map. So I already played my own map before, but I want to do a preview on my custom track on the ATV. So I just want to give a quick shot on my ATV here. So I already created this map called Ninja X ATV. It's a short type of map. It's not so far map. So I'm just giving a preview. Okay, so let me just go out and press my ATV here. So done with this. So I want to press go to ATV so it will be easier. No, that is the okay. There it is. So so I just want to point out that this is my custom ATV time map. So it has like caused a lot of obstacles here. Initially, I thought ATV is like a bungee type of map. Of course, it is. It has a rope type, so you can hook to things that can last for at least a few minutes. So I'm trying to make this kind of challenging anyway. So yeah, so I'll start off with this well here. So it's to make sure that you can climb to the top anyway, so you can go on top nicely on top using the strength of the pulling top. So going all the way to the top. So once you reach out of the well, you decided that the only way how to get to the other side, the parkour here is from hanging through this cliff top. So you do not want to fall into the lava. Basically everything here is lava, so I'm done with it. So I'm done. Next we see there is a fuel hanging on the cliff there. The only reason why I do that is to put a test to ninja ability. Imagine if you're a ninja and you decide to go to the other side. They'll usually climb to the ceiling anyway. So that's how I'm trying to do this. So going to the next one. So you have to climb all the way to the top to make sure you can grab the fuel here. And then you'll have to go to this building here. So next, you have the parkour. You have to do some parkour here, everything. So this is the okay. Initially, my long range vision didn't kind of work, so I hope you don't mind with that. So next, we have this ATV here. We have the building here, so I'm giving a preview that this way is blocked, and we need to find another way down here. So I'm going to bungee down. There is another exit down here, so it'll be easier to go down this way. So there is another fuel here to avoid climbing. I did this a lot of times, so this ATV map will sure be good. Okay, although it's kind of bad anyway. So ATV, okay. So I'm done with this, and then we have a clown mountain climbing up here. So I think ATV should have no problem. And finally, the last step is to make a parkour area to go to the top here. So everything here should be parkouring up here. So this one, it took me a numerous number of times to get to the top. So oh, I'm sorry. So it cost me at least 100 times. So I'm always having a problem with ATV, but I made it through my first few attempts, like 100 attempts. So I think I can beat the map. Initially, I think Moonlander can beat this map. Let me see. I made a mistake of not reducing the lava down there to avoid Moonlanders. So I'm going to give a test on the Moonlander. Although I may have failed this. Oh shit. I'm not really a good player on Moonlander. But I think Moonlander can do the trick here. So I'm going to the top here. Oh shit. I think you know what, I think I better go to the gameplay. as I can see here, there is a timer here. So this is the code for this map is already here. I'll put down in the comment section. So if you want to guys try out this map, you're welcome to. I already set up a replay. I want to try a Moonlander here because I never even thought of using that. Let me try. So the big problem for the Moonlander would be this part. So alright, I'm going to the top. No. I'm not a big fan of Moonlander, so I'm actually giving a shot. So here would be normally easy, but the only problem here is you are gonna have to grab the fuel as fast as you can. I think I have a friend who can beat this Moonlander. Surely there will be Moonlander players who knows how to use this. I'm not used to Moonlanders, so I keep on pausing. Alright, I'm not in. Try again. But to be honest, I think Moonlander in my map, it is possible anyway. Not to say this is impossible, but it is possible. But the only problem is going to grab the fuel. Okay, it is possible. It is possible. So forget what I'm trying, but it is possible to beat this with Moonlander anyway. So I'm not going to give my like. Anyways, I have a replay here to test out my my ATV, and I didn't. So this is the preview of my ATV. So just enjoy. How did I beat this map with ATV? Normally I'm not supposed to give a review on this, but I'm just giving you a slight show on it. I actually want to rename this as a Spider-Man type of ATV map, so but I don't feel it's a safe name, especially when grabbing the fuel. So I decided to use Ninja X ATV because of climbing the ceiling and everything. I'm sorry. So this is the part that I'll be having the most trouble. The most trouble will be the first field, and this is going to be the second hardest. And then Tarzan jump, the top, everything. The problem is going to be the head part, if you know how to do it. And I done this in a minute, so it is. Let me say it is not easy. But it's recommended that you use a Kanga here, so it can be done. Alright. So to whoever wants to try out my map here is my map ID here. Down here. If you need a bigger version, I'll write down in the comment section here. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you.